My name is Michael Emery. I'm the President and Chief Executive Officer of Allied Properties REIT. And with David Jarofsky, the Chief Executive Officer of First Gulf, I co-chaired the 10th Annual Land and Development Conference that occurred today. The conference got off to an excellent start with a presentation from Ben Tal, who had a very interesting and I think encouraging outlook on interest rates. Was followed by George Karras, who did a very good job of establishing that the housing and high-rise condominium markets in the Greater Toronto Area appear to be in a state of relatively good equilibrium. The biggest issue that came out of today's conference was the need for the political leaders at all three levels of government to address the very significant need we have for better infrastructure, in particular, better transportation infrastructure in the GTA. There was no clear solution to this problem, although it was felt it wasn't the result of a lack of funding, but more the result of a lack of leadership on the part of the leaders of the municipal, provincial, and federal governments, and something that will ultimately harm the growth and development of the GTA if it isn't addressed. The highlight of the conference, without question, was the unexpected appearance of Mayor Hazel McCallion, who was scheduled initially today to be in Prague for a conference, but chose not to go for organizational reasons. She had previously recorded a video for the audience going through many issues relating to her very long tenure as the mayor of Mississauga, and we were able to surprise the audience at the end of that video with an appearance by Mayor McCallion herself. She delivered a rousing, passionate, and excellent speech on the need for leadership at the municipal level. She pointed out that the federal government has all the money, the provincial government has all the authority, and the municipal governments have all the problems. And that is not a sustainable way to proceed. So it was a great conference, many contributors over the course of the day, many excellent panels, and I think people left feeling much better informed about land and development in the GTA than when they came. There's some concern about oversupply in the office market. I think the consensus is that while there is a significant amount of new supply being created today, that is not likely to disrupt the office market in a significant way. There's concern about the lack of available development land for single-family housing and the fact that many people are being forced into higher-rise alternatives, but there's a, if you will, counterpoint of view to the effect that this is the way cities are developing and that this intensification is not only irresistible, but in the grand scheme of things and the way cities are being organized is probably a good thing. There's always concern about interest rates rising and the impact that can have. Some members of the development community are clearly more sensitive to it than others. There's never any consensus about what exactly they will do, but I think there's a feeling that when interest rates do rise, the rise isn't going to be dramatic and it isn't going to be severe, and the industry will be able to respond. So overall, a generally optimistic outlook on the development market in the GTA, but we have to be attentive to interest rates. We have to be attentive to the need for better public transportation, and we have to work hard to ensure we get more leadership from the three levels of government. So there's hope. There's absolutely hope, and developers are an optimistic breed. They wouldn't be developers if they weren't, and they're used to finding solutions. They're used to dealing with adversity. They're used to overcoming adversity, and as long as the conditions aren't too severe, they will.